tune. I didn't know you could.
Bitch, she steady dripping Sailor on. She got the perfect face. Thumbing through the deck of 52 and she the highest rank. She don't answer questions. She mysterious like the ace of spades. Rebel kind of curious, but nervous when it comes to fate.
Hello there, fellow fish enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel, Fishy Tales. Today, I'm going to talk about the Fluval 307 canister filter pump and about an issue I had with it and how I overcome it. Pumps are an essential piece of equipment for maintaining a clean and healthy aquatic environment. So let's dive right in. The Fluval 307 is a high-performance canister filter pump designed to provide efficient water filtration for aquariums up to 330 litres in size. It's part of the Fluval 07 series, which is known for its reliability and effectiveness. The setup of the Fluval 307 is fairly straightforward, common sense. It has filter media inside the canister, intake and output tubes, an intake strainer and all the necessary connections. You can put it together fairly easily. The one thing I'm not a big fan of is the self-primer system, the grey small handle that you use to pump to push out all of the water from the canister to ensure that it runs correctly. It's not a great system. In the bigger canister pumps, such as the F6 range, they have a self-primer system that works without the need for manual input. It works a lot better in my opinion. So I've set up the 307 as the external pump on my electric Luacara breeding tank. I set it all up correctly, switched it on, and there was a mechanical sound happening and the pump wasn't working. As I hadn't used it in a while, I did a full strip down of the intake strainer, cleaning the ball contained within the hose nozzle, checked both the pipe work to the intake and outtake to make sure there was no issues there. I washed the propeller, including the little post it is attached to, and checked and double checked that the hoses were connected to the right valves, as in the in and the out, and made sure that the out was above the water line. I tried priming it again. It went very stiff during the pumping action, so I plumped it in, thinking it would be okay, and the noise returned and the pump was still not working. So what I did to fix this issue is I went against the advice they give you in the owner's manual and filled the pump up, reconnected it, but yet there was still an issue. It still was giving me this mechanical sound and wasn't working. So what I did is I took it a step further and filled the pump right up to the top, literally to the top of the valves, to really increase the water level within the pump. As I filled the pump, I was rocking it slightly from left to right just to remove any trapped air and make sure it's fully filled up right to the brim. When I reconnected the valves, plugged it in, it did the job. It all started working fine. The noise had gone, the pump was working, so it must have been some trapped air located within the pump that the primer wasn't able to extract out and was causing an issue. So if you have a similar problem with your 307, particularly if it has that loud mechanical noise, I would recommend manually filling the pump up, making sure the water you use is safe, but fill it right up to the valves, connect everything up, and that should resolve the issue. To summarise, the Fluval 307 canister filter offers powerful and efficient filtration, has a relatively easy setup with the exception of the priming element, and it helps keep your aquarium water crystal clear and promotes a healthy environment. That's all for today's video. I hope you found this very helpful. And if you come unstuck and you're searching on YouTube for a fix for a 307 issue similar to this, hopefully this can be the video that makes sense and fixes your issue for you. If you have any questions or want to share your experience with the pump, feel free to leave a comment below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It means a lot to us. And until next time, happy fish keeping.